You reach 60, and suddenly, life slows down enough for memories to catch up. The noise of career ambition fades. The kids have grown. Days feel quieter, but the mind grows louder. And in that silence, regrets whisper. Sometimes they scream, I wish I'd spent more time with my family. Why didn't I pursue that dream? I should have forgiven her. These thoughts haunt many seniors. They're not just memories, they're bruises left by time. And when you're older, there's a sense that you're running out of time to make it right. But here's the truth. You are not your past. Regret is part of life, but it doesn't have to define the rest of your story. This video is about reclaiming peace, about forgiving yourself, and about learning that even after 60, healing is not only possible, it's powerful. Let's begin. Part 1. Why regret feels heavier after 60, 1,500 words. Regret is universal, but why does it intensify with age? The answer lies in 3 truths: time, perspective, and emotional reflection. 1. Time feels limited. At 30 or 40, we often think, there's still time. We believe we can correct course, start that business, rebuild that relationship, say sorry. But at 60 and beyond, time starts to feel like sand slipping through your fingers. Suddenly, someday is today or never, and that magnifies every decision you didn't make. 2. Life slows down and reflection speeds up. Retirement, or even semi-retirement, brings a different rhythm. With less daily chaos, your mind turns inward. You start revisiting choices. The job you stayed in too long, the loved ones you didn't call, the passions you put on hold. It's natural to look back, but without guidance, reflection can become rumination. 3. Emotional memory gets stronger. Studies show that as people age, emotional memories become more vivid. You may not remember what you had for breakfast, but you remember the argument with your brother from 20 years ago. Why? Because emotions etch themselves into your brain, and regret is one of the deepest cuts. But here's what's also true. With age comes wisdom. The same reflection that brings regret can also bring healing, if you let it. The key is learning how to transform reflection into growth. Part 2. Common types of regret among seniors, 1,500 words. While everyone's regrets are personal, certain themes appear often among those over 60. Understanding them helps you feel less alone and more able to release them. 1. Relationship regrets. Estrangement from siblings or children due to misunderstandings or pride. Missed moments with grandchildren or spouses due to work or stress. Unspoken words like I love you, I'm sorry, or I forgive you. 2. Career regrets. Staying too long in a job that didn't fulfill you. Never starting that business, book, or creative project. Choosing security over passion. 3. Health regrets. Neglecting your body, delaying checkups, or ignoring signs. Pushing yourself too hard, leading to chronic pain or burnout. 4. Personal fulfillment regrets. Not traveling when you could have. Not learning a new skill or hobby. Not speaking up for yourself or others. These regrets sting because they often feel final. But they don't have to be. The relationships may be strained, but not beyond repair. The body may have aged, but it still responds to care. The passion project might feel overdue, but it's not impossible. Regret points to what you value, and values don't expire. Part 3. The psychology of regret. How it works, 1,000 words. Understanding regret can make it easier to let go. Regret happens when your brain compares reality to an imagined better outcome. It says, if only I'd done X, my life would be better. This counterfactual thinking creates a false narrative, one where you had total control, perfect knowledge, and no obstacles. But that isn't real. One memory is biased. Our brains edit the past. We forget context. We simplify. We idealize what could have been and demonize our real choices. 2. Self-judgment is harsh. Older adults often judge their past selves without mercy. But who you were at 40 is not who you are at 60. You didn't have the same tools, wisdom, or circumstances. 3. Rumination is addictive. Thinking about the past can feel useful, but often it's a trap. Rumination doesn't solve problems. It just feeds pain. The key is self-compassion. When you acknowledge regret without punishment, you create room to heal. When you shift from "why did I" to "what can I learn," you move from shame to wisdom. And that's the path to peace. Part 4. 5 Steps to Release Regret and Heal. 2,000 words. Step 1. Write it down. Name your regrets. Be honest. Be raw. Writing helps clarify emotions and releases mental loops. Step 2. Understand why. Explore the circumstances of the time. What did you know then? What pressures did you face? This helps you replace judgment with understanding. Step 3. Practice self-forgiveness. Say this aloud. I forgive myself for doing the best I could with what I had. Repeat it. Feel it. Forgiveness isn't approval. It's permission to move on. Step 4. Make amends if possible. Can you call someone? Write a letter? Say something you never said. Even if the person isn't around, writing to them can be healing. Closure is a gift you can give yourself. Step 5. Create new meaning. Use regret as fuel. Mentor someone. Start the project. Apologize. Travel. Paint. Volunteer. The best way to overcome past pain is to create new purpose. Part 5. Reclaiming Peace After Regret. 1,000 words. Peace isn't passive. It's built. Here are a few tools to build peace after regret. 1. Mindfulness and meditation. Being present reduces the grip of the past. Simple breathing exercises can anchor you in today. 2. Connection. Speak with others about your journey. Join support groups. Share your story. Connection dissolves shame. 3. Gratitude. List 3 things every day that you're grateful for. Over time, this reshapes your focus from what's missing to what remains. 4. Legacy living. Think about the story you want to leave. What message will your life give others? It's never too late to make a positive impact, even in one person's life. Conclusion and call to action. 300 to 500 words. Regret is a wound time couldn't heal. But now you can. You can choose peace over punishment. You can choose meaning over memory. You can choose to be free. If this video spoke to you, you are not alone. Share in the comments something you're learning to let go of. And subscribe to this channel for more real, raw, and restorative conversations for your golden years. Your past is part of your story, but your peace is part of your power. Thank you for watching. Regret is part of being human, but it doesn't have to define the rest of your life. After 60, you deserve peace, forgiveness, and the chance to live meaningfully, not haunted by the past. If this video spoke to you, if you've ever carried regret deep in your heart, know that you are not alone. Many others are walking the same emotional path, seeking healing and peace. Brain, take time today to reflect, release, and reframe. Every sunrise offers a new chance to let go of what no longer serves you. Speech balloon, and don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. What's one regret you've carried? And what are you doing today to heal from it? Let's build a community of support together. Bell, subscribe, thumbs up, like, speech balloon, comment, loudspeaker, share.